Hello everyone. Now that we have seen where we can get templates from, let's look at the slide types and the slide master. Very simple. When I make a new slide, so with a right click and new slide, or I can simply press enter, it creates a slide for me like this. Now if I go to the option here called layout, there are these 9 options that we get. So we have title slide, title and content, section header, to content, comparison, title only, a blank slide, content with caption and picture with caption. Let me choose one of the others. So if I choose to content, then I get a slide layout like this. Now it also has an option to select any one of these. For example, if I want to select, let's say, a video, I can directly click here, select a video, and it comes inside this placeholder. So it's quite helpful, especially for those of you who want a lot of structure to use this. But to be very honest with you, they are very limiting because we almost never use the layouts that we have here. We would usually delete everything, start from a blank slide, and then work with it. So while I am telling you that you do have layouts, don't use it. This is not really something that you would want to do because every organization, every report, every client would have a different expectation and requirement. You're always working with different styles, so we almost never use the layout that we have. What I would like to mention is the slide master. So we go to view and we select our slide master. Let me take a screenshot here as well. Now, as the name suggests, the slide master is a way of creating some master elements. That means that you don't have to perform the same action over and over again. You only have to do it the one time. Let's take an example. So I go to view and then the slide master. Now you notice that every type of slide that is there has been presented here. So we have our title slide, we have our content, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to choose the very first one, which is my slide master, which is my office theme. And I'm going to keep an image here. So we will insert a picture, which is a image. And let's put one of these images. I'm just choosing one at random, something like this. Now you notice that the moment I keep this, let's say in the bottom right corner, it appears on every single type of slide that we have. Now, when I close the master view, you notice that this logo has appeared here, and then any slide that you create, that logo will always be there. So this is very helpful when you're creating a brand guideline because A, it doesn't allow the user to modify that. So you are following the brand guidelines to a T. And B, it also makes sure that you don't make any accidental mistakes. You know, many times you don't really have a brand guideline, but then you still want to have better control over these elements. And so that you don't accidentally delete it or move it around, you can put it on the slide master. This also means that if you ever see a PowerPoint where there are certain elements that cannot be moved, now you know how to do that. So you go to view, slide master, and then if you change or delete it here, of course, it will affect the actual presentation as well. The same thing can also be used for things like the header and the footer. For example, if I insert, let's say the date and time, maybe something like this, and then I close my slide master. Okay, that's a little surprising that it did not appear. Let me see it one more time. So insert and then the date and time. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working, but maybe you can give it a shot. Nevertheless, to insert the date and time, I can go to insert date and time, and I can put in the date and time here. Maybe I also want the slide number, and apply to all. So we should get the date here. And now if I go back to view and the slide master, let's see if we're able to move it around a little bit. So maybe I can move it a little above just for a demonstration. Do you see it has now moved on each and every slide that we have? So this is a great way, because otherwise you would have had to go to every slide and make that change. But now you don't have to do that.